Hey everybody, you're listening to the BTW Media Podcast, the show that explores the stories, innovations, and insights for people who love technology and the internet. Welcome back to BTW Media Podcast. I'm Faye, a senior correspondent at BTW Media at Connected North 2025. I spoke with Stephen Bridge, Chief Commercial Officer of Enigma Net, about the company's innovation in SD-WAN technology and bespoke connectivity solutions. In this episode, Stephen shares how Enigma Net is driving digital efficiency, enabling smart city development, and staying agile in the rapidly evolving network landscape. Hi, Stephen. It's a pleasure to meet you at Connecting North 2025. Enigma Net's innovation in high-performance connectivity solutions, especially in SD and WAN technology and digital efficiency, have left a strong impression on me. Could you please give a brief introduction of you to our audience?
Yes, thank you. My name's Stephen Bridge. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer of Enigma Net.
Okay, I'm so excited to have this opportunity to speak with you and learn how Enigma Net is staying competitive in this rapidly evolving industry. I have a few questions and look forward to hearing your valuable insights. So the first one is Enigma Net is committed to providing efficient and reliable connectivity solutions through SD and WAN technology. How do you see SD and WAN technology evolving over the next few years? And how will they help business in various industries improve the digital efficiency and network security?
Yes, thank you. Well, I think the first thing to mention here is the increased use of AI technology in SD-WAN. I think SD-WAN in providing a centralized management system where you have the same security rules and you have the same data versus a single connection is tremendously important these days in enterprise and business. Obviously, in terms of where we're going as a city, in terms of smart cities and deployment of IoT, SD-WAN obviously gives us that data management capability.
Next one is you've mentioned that digital efficiency is critical in building smart city. Based on your experience, how do you think efficient connectivity will drive sustainable development and urban resilience, and particularly in enhanced emergency response capability in infrastructure management?
Yeah, I think emergency response is an interesting one in terms of where we're going as a nation, especially in relation to electric vehicle adoption as well. I think in terms of smart city deployment, BAU now that you would walk into a building such as this, a huge building, and expect, great connectivity and secure connectivity. I think deployment in terms of smart cities, again, really important where you have this idea of a connected train walking down the street, you've got connections, and particularly in built-up cities where you rely on great connectivity for blue light services and, emergency response is absolutely crucial.
Yes. Next one is Enigma Net is rapidly expansion in the NaaS and SD-WAN section is impressive. How do you think Enigma Net has managed to stand out in such a competitive market, especially in providing flexible networking solution to business?
Yeah, so we're a relatively new business, which means we're extremely agile in terms of what we do. We offer bespoke solutions as opposed to the bigger players in the market. So particularly in terms of what our product is, it's market agnostic, so it's software based and it can be deployed anywhere. So I mentioned the EV market a moment ago. We have failover solutions in EV markets, for example, which our customers can contact me directly. They've got my email address, they've got my mobile phone number. So, we're able to offer that bespoke solution.
Okay, so the last one question for you is, in leading Enigma Net's rapidly expansion, how important do you think building strong customer relationship and an efficient sales team has been? How do you balance the technological innovation with market demand to ensure the continued growth?
Yes, that's a great question for us because that's what we think about constantly. We're in many different markets. So we're in the gaming market, for example. Just as a quick illustration, when we started the business, we never started this business thinking we were going to get into a gaming market. And that's probably an example of how we can evolve and gravitate towards customers and avoid pitfalls that some other software businesses have come across in the past. Particularly in terms of transient connections and temporary connections as well is something that has evolved over time. Again, we didn't start the business to say we would be doing that, but it's really interesting and testament to what we do that we're able to do that as a smaller SME versus some of the bigger businesses that are out there.
Okay, thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much for sharing your insight and experience today. Your perspectives have been incredibly inspiring, particularly in the area of digital connectivity, smart city, and SD-WAN technology. I look forward to seeing Enigma Net continue to lead the industry in the future, and hope we have more opportunity to connect. Thank you again for the time.
Thank you, Faye.
Thanks for joining us for another episode.